Hi, I'm a teacher and I have something to share. The whole country is talking about Make in India, but I beg to differ with the thought. I believe we should raise makers in India and not only make in India. Let's leave the job of making in India to the able hands of our Prime Minister, to the Ministry of MSME and to the Government of India. See, what really happened was the first 60 years of India's independence have been dominated by the British legacy. As shared by Sugata Mitra, the empire for its efficient functioning required very efficient clerks, people who could take input and turn them into output without asking many questions. So the schools of that era were also designed to do the same purpose, that is to design very efficient clerks. This is the exact reason that most of us grew up as engineers or doctors, people good for a single kind of a task, but not as makers, creators or entrepreneurs who could do multiple tasks. It was absolutely fine till the time when we were growing up, because the world was much more simpler. Markets were closed, borders were sealed, competition local and industries regulated. Or in other words, you could easily get by without innovating much. But now look around yourself, everything has changed. Markets are open, competition is global, borders are porous, and industries are much more competitive. Or in other words, the whole world has become very innovative. Do you think the same education is going to suffice for our children now? The one which was designed for the British era? Do you think learning the table of 13 or for that matter learning the periodic table is going to be of any use for our children? Don't you think our children should spend more time in a lab rather than a classroom? Don't you think our children should be creative than scoring a 10 on mathematics? Don't you think our children should do more and mug up less? Don't you think our children should be makers and not only consumers? Yes, that's my message to all the teachers and the parents. Let's focus on raising the makers in India. And believe me, Make in India will follow on its own. Happy Republic Day.